In the small town of Berane, north of Montenegro, a large group of young people from all around the world gathering on a hot July day in front of the historical home of Duke Gavro Vuković, the first Montenegrin Foreign Affairs Minister, is a rather unusual sight. In the crowd, a young French diplomat, Maros, is discussing international politics with her peers at the opening of the 5th Montenegrin School for Young Diplomats, Gavro Vuković, from July 1st to 5th, 2012.
I have been working for several years for French Foreign Affairs, and you get a bit caught up in your work and on your dossiers. So it's an opportunity to rethink the way you work and the way you will deal with coming issues ahead of you. So it is really helpful for my career.
The school, hosted by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Montenegro in cooperation with UNDP and the Government of Norway, has provided an opportunity for young people from different parts of the world starting a career in diplomatic service to learn more about the major challenges in contemporary international relations and get acquainted with Montenegro's politics, foreign relations and culture.
This is a very important opportunity for me as a young diplomat to gain new knowledge and experience that I can use to help my country in the process of EU negotiations and Euro-Atlantic integration, the two most important diplomatic processes that my country is at the moment involved in.
The lectures covered a range of topics from international trade agreements, post-conflict development and peace building to Montenegro's role and challenges in the international context and Euro-Mediterranean relations. The instructors were internationally acclaimed theoreticians and practitioners of international relations, government officials, representatives from the UN and the EU, and ambassadors.
The understanding of culture that happens, because here you have some students that come from a Muslim tradition, from a Christian tradition, speaking only about religions, from various continents. For some of the students, this is the first time they have in their company somebody who comes from a different religion. First time somebody who comes from a different continent. And that helps to build the tolerance and understanding of different cultures as well.
In addition to lectures, participants in the school were able to experience several cultural and social events, including visits to the Polimski Museum in Berane and the Jasikovac Memorial Park. The networking fostered by the school amongst young people from all around the world showed as a big asset.
It's funny because on the one hand we have all been taught how to talk to one another, how to be polite, how to address colleagues, how to be respectful. At the same time, we bring in new things. We all becoming friends on Facebook. We share things on our mobile phones. It's far more than just talking.
I've been in Thailand 3 weeks ago. They told me one of the Thai diplomats is going to be a participant here in Montenegro. They're looking forward to it. So it's important they see the place. It's important then they look at the things I teach, and that's international negotiation processes. For diplomats to know how to defend the interest of your country effectively, I think, is absolutely vital.
As the school is becoming quite a tradition, its alumni base is rapidly growing. To the present day, it gathered over 200 young diplomats from 40 different countries across the globe. According to Professor Johannes Peter Pronk from the Erasmus University, for a diplomat, interpersonal connections are as important as his political wits.
This will make it possible for them not to be just a representative of their own country, always representing their own ideas of their own politicians, but to understand also the views of colleagues in other countries. And better understanding, mutual understanding, is a major contribution to the solution of conflict.
Creating an alumni network would build on the contacts made among the summer school's participants, the past and this year's ones, along with many others to come in the school's future.
And one of the ideas that I would think that the organizers should really develop is how you take this group of people and keep them together. How you develop, whether it's an alumni network, whether it's a newsletter, whether it's a way of keeping these relationships and building upon them. Because the future of good diplomacy is here in Colossian right now.